EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former fourth-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
Another big season last year when he threw for over 4,500 yards for the third time in his career. He's a big-time performer, but right now, all he's thinking about is having much more success come playoff time.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Prescott. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on fourth down. Shedding through the defense. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
Only played 7 games last season due to injury, but when he's 100% healthy, his Washington Commanders are a threat to anyone.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now the second-year man, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They fire out quickly here to Lane. Oh, and now some space to operate. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On first down, it's Krosky-Merritt. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Extra receivers have spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Caleb Downs. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
It's a pickup of
Here
6.
now, 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Commanders' 47-yard line.
They give it to Williams, running right. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That 2nd down play nets a -4. 3rd and 8. Prescott now from the 50. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
CeeDee Lamb's ability to adapt to any situation he encounters downfield, finds his way open, and even when he's not, knows how to compete for the ball in the air. Last season, his 5th straight over 1,000 yards.
Play action now. Prescott finds Pickens out right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 24-yard line.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And a Cowboy 1st down.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Pickens is there on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On play action, Prescott out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Krosky-Merritt. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
The tackle by DeMarvion Overshown. A 6-yard pickup.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4. Once again, Krosky-Merritt. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
And the tight end goes in motion left. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The former third overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. Tressway on fourth down is sent out to punt. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Cowboys set to get back to work. There's a look at Clayton Adams, their offensive coordinator. His guys have the first half lead here as they try to find some ways to attack this defense. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught by Lamb. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. A give to Williams, running right. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw, Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker, has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing, Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
Anger in confirmation for the Cowboys.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. And here we go on the next drive for Washington. And after the punt, they have a long way to go if they want to tie this football game.
And when you say a long way to go, you mean the full 99 yards backed up almost as far as you can be. They also have to be aware that the defense is going to come after them. A lot of defense will blitz and attack in this situation, hoping to cause a little bit of havoc.
2nd and 10 at the 2-yard line.
Daniels going to give the cross to Merritt. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, Krosky Merritt. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. And now the punter, Tressway, as he sends this one away. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Automatic first down.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
At the 32-yard line.
Second and 10. Here's Prescott. Completes this one to Pickens. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw that.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sonny Styles. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Daniels. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 20. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And they will take over first and 10. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Prescott now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw again. Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half, because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And oh, he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
The coverage by Caleb Dowd.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Here's Daniels. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
He's going deep for Brown. Oh, and that is incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And the Cowboys here on third down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
3rd and 7.
Bengals, Bengals, Bengals. What's up?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Pass incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Tiger, Tiger, Tiger.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Across the formation, Burks has it. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Wolverine, Wolverine.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
39-yard line.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Daniels looking to throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And it's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. CD Lamb, 61 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, they had gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit, and they hit for a big play in the end zone.
So they sold it really well, didn't they? Because of just what you described. They ran it the previous play, come back with the same action, and now they step back and throw it and get a big play for a touchdown. But what happens as a defensive back is your eyes have to go to the right place. You always hear Coach talk about, are your eyes in the right spot? But this time the eyes went to the play action. It froze their feet. They weren't moving, and he went on past them and caught the pass for a touchdown.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start here with a handoff to White. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
For a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A run out of the gun. Here's Krosky Merritt with it. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. They go play action. Daniels. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Daniels. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cowboys offense and CD Lamb ready to take over once more. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
This quarterback now, he's hit on just 5 of 15 throws, a poor percentage, but it's 1st and 10. Now Daniel's going to give it up on the touch pass. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. It's Washington with a football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
To the air goes Daniels. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the 2nd half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
Down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 38 yards. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Washington will line up for the two-point conversion.
Now they send a running back in motion right. Daniels going to try and throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers. He brings out this offense.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
They'll get that complete. Ryan Flinoy with it. They'll go down. It's a gain of 6. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Williams loses the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. Now inside the 25. And he is going to bring this one back to the house. It's a Commanders touchdown on the scoop and score. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum.
Jake Moody now for the point after.
Previous play is under review.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake. Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Daniels. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first.
And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but you can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So you've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams. And powering through at the 35. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue.
Doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
Blue. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Commanders 11.
That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Washington will take
now
over.
Washington down by 10. A minute 12 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Short throw here, the tight end Bates. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Operating from the gun, Daniels.
He's got McLaurin.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a Commanders 1st down.
And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 28.
That's good for a Commanders.
And he clocks it with just 10 seconds left.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Daniels. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL.